Here I am going to talk about probability. You hear about probability everywhere. So let me explain about it little here. Suppose you toss a coin, what is the chance of getting a head? So there are two possibilities with equal chance of happening head and tail. Then there is a 50% chance of getting a head. In other words, probability of getting a head is 50%, which is same as half or 0.50. Now let's define what exactly the probability is. So in general, probability of an event is the chance of an event happening. It is generally expressed in percent between 0% and 100%, or fraction or decimal between 0 and 1. Now let's try to find out what are the possible values of probability. So this chart shows the ranges from impossible, very unlikely, equally likely and unlikely, very likely, and certain. So basically, probability of an event at 0% means the event is impossible to happen, but as the probability increases, likeliness of event happening also increases. So at 50%, we have 50% chance of an event happening or not happening. And at 100%, we are 100% certain that event will occur. So now let's find out which of the following are possible probabilities for an event. So for us to answer this question, from this chart, we see that number has to be between 0 and 1 or between 0% and 100% if expressed in percent. They can be ratio or fraction, but the resulting number has to be between 0 and 1. Now, we know 0, 3 over 5, 1, 50-50, 1 is to 5, 0.135, and 31%. All these numbers are the possible probabilities for an event. So now, let's talk about the terms that are commonly used in probability, their definitions, and their examples. So the terms that are commonly used are sample space, event, and simple event. So sample space is defined as a collection of all possible outcomes in an experiment or observation. So now let's look at the example. So when we roll a 6-sided die, this is an example of sample space. It is denoted by S, and this is the sample space. Event. So event is a collection of some outcomes. For example, event of getting an even number. So name this event as X. So this is event of getting an even number. Now simple event. Event with just one outcome is simple event. So let's look at the example. So all these are simple event. Now let's look at some example for probability of an event. So probability of an event A is denoted as PA. So the formula for probability of an event PA is number of ways A occurs over number of all possible outcomes. Okay. So let's look at this example. Suppose you roll a 6-sided die, let A be the event that a number greater than 2 shows up. So here we have to find out what is probability of A. First, note that A equals to 3, 4, 5, 6. Then, we know the formula for PA is number of ways A occurs over number of all possible outcomes. So from here, we know number of ways A occurs are 4 and number of all possible outcomes are 6. So which is also equal to 2 over 3 or 0.667. or 66.67%. Also, let's look at more probability examples. So this is about marbles in a bag. So a bag contains 15 red marbles, 12 blue marbles, and 18 green marbles. We draw a marble from the bag. So for A, a red marble is drawn. B, a blue marble is drawn. C, a green marble is drawn. D, a red or a blue marble is drawn. E, a red or green marble is drawn. And F, a red, a green, or blue marble is drawn. So let's find the sample space. Sample space is the total of 15 red marbles, 12 blue marbles, and 18 green marbles, which is equal to 45. So there are a total of 45 marbles in the bag. So event A is that the red marble is drawn. This event contains possible outcomes of any of the red marbles. So probability of A equals size of A over size of sample size. Since there are 15 total red marbles, our numerator is 15 and there are a total of 45 marbles in the bag. So the size of the sample space is 45. That's why we have 45 in the denominator. 15 over 45 is also equal to 1 over 3. So event B is that the blue marbles is drawn. This event contains possible outcomes of any of the 12 blue marbles. So to find probability of B, we do size of B over size of sample space. So size of B is 12 and our sample size of our sample space is 45. So 12 over 45 is also equal to 4 over 15. So event C is that the green marbles is drawn. This event contains possible outcomes of any of the 18 green marbles. So probability of C equals to size of C over size of sample space. So the size of C is 18 and our sample space is 45. So 18 over 45 is also equal to 2 over 5. So the event D is that the 15 red plus 12 blue marbles is drawn. This event contains possible outcomes of any of the 15 red marbles and 12 blue marbles. So probability of E equals to NE over NS. So which is 27 over 45. Which is also equal to 3 over 5. So the event E is that 15 red and 18 green marbles is drawn. This event contains possible outcomes of any of the 15 red marbles and 18 green marbles. So the probability of E equals to size of E over size of sample size. So the size of E is 33 and our size of sample size is 45. So 33 over 45 is also equal to 11 over 15. So again, the event F is that the 15 red marble, 12 blue marbles, and 18 green marbles is drawn, this event contains possible outcomes of any of the 15 red marbles, 12 blue marbles, and 18 green marbles. So, probability of F equals to size of F over size of sample space. So, the size of F is 45 and our size of sample space is 45. 45 over 45 is also equal to 1. Thank you for watching. We hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe our channel. We will be bringing more and more videos on variety of topics.